Have you ever felt like the world was pulling you in every direction, as if your mind was a ship tossed in a storm you couldn't control? You're not alone. We all live under constant pressure. Opinions, news, expectations, shaping us, twisting us, bending us. But what if you could step away from all of it? What if you could master your mind, no matter what storms raged outside? This was the eternal lesson taught by one of history's greatest leaders, Marcus Aurelius, an emperor, a philosopher, a man who faced unimaginable burdens and yet found peace. Today we'll explore how to control your own mind, accept fate, and practice discipline. Became the pillars that held his world together, and how they can hold yours too. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome from 161 to 180 AD, a period filled with wars, plagues, political conspiracies, and personal losses. He wasn't born into peace, he was thrown into chaos. Imagine leading a crumbling empire while burying your own children, facing betrayal not just from enemies, but from those you called friends, waking up every day knowing the world outside your palace walls was bleeding. And yet, instead of becoming bitter or cruel, Marcus turned inward and strengthened himself. He wrote a journal to himself, never meant to be published, now known as Meditations. In it, he reminded himself, over and over again, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He wasn't trying to inspire the world, he was trying to survive it, with dignity. Look at your own life. How often do small things ruin your day? A rude comment, a bad email, a delay on your schedule. These things happen, always have, always will. But the suffering, the real suffering comes from how your mind reacts. Marcus understood this. He wrote, "The things we think about determine the quality of our mind. Our soul takes on the color of our thoughts." Think about that. Your inner world shapes your outer experience, not the other way around. If your mind is chaotic, you will see chaos everywhere. If your mind is calm, you can walk through hell and not be burned. Marcus trained himself to separate what happens from how he thinks about it. Someone insults him? Their words are just vibrations in the air, meaningless unless he chooses to make them meaningful. A loss, a failure, a betrayal. He asks, is this something within my control? If not, I accept it. If yes, I act. It's radical responsibility. It's brutal honesty. It's the freedom most people will never taste because they are too busy blaming the world. But what about real tragedy? Marcus lost almost all of his children. He knew that no amount of wisdom could stop death. He didn't pretend it didn't hurt. But he didn't curse the gods or fate or fortune. Instead, he practiced amor fati, love of fate. He wrote, accept everything which happens, even if it seems disagreeable, because it leads to the health of the universe and your own good. Today we are taught to fight reality. To demand it bends to our will. To believe that life owes us something. But Marcus knew, the universe doesn't work for you. You work with it, or you suffer endlessly. Imagine a river. You can curse its direction, or you can build a boat and sail with the current. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means understanding. Things are the way they are. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you complain, or will you rise? Now, none of this, controlling your mind, accepting fate, happens automatically. It requires daily practice, discipline. Marcus wrote, do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about others. It is not your task to stray, but to control yourself. In a world of endless distractions, discipline is rare. Self-mastery is rare. It means waking up when you promised yourself you would, speaking calmly when anger claws at your throat, working on what matters even when you crave comfort. It means becoming the kind of person you can respect, not because others applaud you, but because you know you kept your word to yourself. Marcus trained himself like a soldier trains for battle, not against an outside enemy, but against the weaknesses inside himself. Laziness, fear, despair, ego. These were the enemies he fought every single day. Look at the world today. Everyone is chasing something. Money, fame, likes, validation. Everyone is angry about something, outraged, offended, demanding, and yet no one feels at peace. Marcus would shake his head, and because he knew, you cannot find peace in the world. You must create peace within yourself. When you truly control your mind, external events lose their grip. When you accept fate, you stop fighting battles you can never win. When you practice discipline, you build inner muscles strong enough to carry any burden. This is not about becoming emotionless. Marcus felt grief. Marcus felt fear. But they didn't own him. He could feel without being destroyed. Right now, in this moment, you face the same choice Marcus Aurelius faced. Will you be a slave to circumstance or a master of your soul? The storms will come. The losses will come. The betrayals will come. But none of them can break you unless you hand them the key to your mind. In a world screaming for your attention, your calmness will be your rebellion. In a world obsessed with control, your acceptance will be your strength. In a world drowning in indulgence, your discipline will be your light. Remember this: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one is a quote by Marcus Aurelius. The path is clear. The choice is yours.